This is what they use on YouTube to trick you when they draw hyperrealism United States. That is nothing, no technique. When you put graphite, dust, and shade with this, that is not art, that is stupidity, that is cheating art. This is art to shade with this. There's no easy way. You can only cheat. Who don't believe me, they already disappear from my channel because nobody want to listen these days. Because if you check the drawing channels on the YouTube, mostly what you'll find the classical academic drawers or students from the Russia, famous for the classical drawing, portraiture, classical portrait. Because I do this drawing with this classical frisure to show you what people use on the YouTube. So this is all classical. Who wears this kind of frisure in the 20s? Only in Russia and in the Baltics countries. So mostly you will find this kind of portraiture in the on the YouTube. So I wanted to show you how they easily shade with this. You can do that also. And be very good in your hyper-realistic technique. If you want, like Dutch artists today, UK, especially American ones. So you have that tradition there. They are obsessed with hyper-realistic drawings and paintings. That is the art that doesn't have soul. That is nothing, empty. Hyperrealism is empty. Because of that, I never use that technique. Lines that are that are unperfected lines. That is art. If you watch, if you read, there are nine arts in the world. Seventh art is the movie. Ninth art is the comic art, comic books. Did they use them in comics? No. That is self-expression, and there are hundreds of variations, expressions. I can do this easily in the hyper-realistic manner, but I don't. I buy new tools. So you can easily draw like that Baltic Russian artists from Petrograd, from their academies, and they flood the YouTube with these kind of friseurs, and all young artists who start to draw, they lost in the finding their style in their art. I also saw a few of English classical portrait artists, UK artists on the YouTube, and that mostly millions are also Indians. Every second Indian draw on YouTube, and that is all. I didn't find Americans, I didn't find most Europeans from other countries, nothing. So basically, you can draw like this all day long. Let me start a new one for you to show you how to compose the portrait. So basically, shape of egg, you know, put the neck there, put the line in the middle, so you have 8